talking about a shift in the mindset shift. Why is this important? Because there was a time when I was living in financial chaos. It was the chaos that I created. It wasn't due to lack of education. Well, it was and it wasn't. Because see, I had the education and I knew how to do it and do it big for corporations. But I was doing a crappy job at finances for myself. So what I had to do is, there was just a point where I just had to go into my quiet space, my space that included prayer and meditation to God. And see, it's like I had a light bulb moment. Something hit me. I said, oh, wow. I'm always telling people, this is my quote. So I'll tell you ahead of time. If you hear someone talking about it, it came from Ownership Babe first. But I have this quote that if everything around you may be changing, but your faith has to stay the same. So things can change, but your faith needs to stay the same. And my faith had changed. It had shifted in the wrong direction. So at that moment, I realized everything. Once I got that in order, because that was the first thing that triggered this mindset shift. When I realized it, I said, okay, I know what to do now. So when I did this change in my faith, I started implementing daily faith habits. Habits like I started reading more, because I felt like when I graduated from uni, I told myself I'm done with school. I said, I am completely done. No more reading, no more anything, no more writing. And that was disaster, because I stopped growing. And see, if you stop growing, then you start to die. You start to die to your goals, your dreams, your faith in life. And see, I had to start reading more. I had to incorporate a daily schedule of reading, of meditating, of praying, of making sure that I was journaling. And now what I love is I've gotten back to one of my true loves, which is blogging. So I incorporated those things, and what it did was it allowed the clutter to come out and clarity flowed in. And the type of clarity that flowed in is it flowed in so clear. And I knew I had to do a financial reset. And see, when I mean a financial reset, I totally said it's time to become debt free. I knew what was the problem financially. I had the weight of the world on me because I had interest on me. I had debt on me, and it did not look good on me at all. So I understood in that moment what I had to do. So I went to my number one tool, recommended tool, which is a budget. And when you have a budget is not restrictive at all. Well, it wasn't for me. It was just a roadmap that told me what direction I should put my money. And it told me I needed to put it in places where I was paying too much interest, which is things like credit cards. So I eliminated that. I stopped. I don't know the last time. It's been years. I have not paid any interest at all. I ended up paying off my home. I became totally debt free. It's like I was able to now take over the world. Do you not know right now 70% of the people in America are living paycheck to paycheck? It's because a lot are embedded. Yes, you need more money, but it's hard to take care of the debt you have, right? You have debt if you don't have enough money, but you have to make sure that you get out of debt. And that's what I did. I did a total financial reset makeover. And because of that, now in less than 3 years, I became totally debt free. Guys, it is hitting in another couple of months. It will be 3 years. I have not paid any interest. I have been totally debt free. I have not had to borrow money from anyone. Even in the process, I have purchased a brand new car and I paid cash, a 2025. I could have never imagined that. I could have never imagined that happening. But that happened because I saved money. I got out of debt and made sure that my money was growing and working for me. Instead of me having to borrow from a bank, I could borrow from myself. And see, that's what a mindset shift will do. My question to you, have you had a moment like this? A moment where it could be today, it could have been last year, but have you had a moment like this? And what happened? I would love to hear that in the comments. Or there's always ways to reach me, but I would love to hear your story. So I thank you for tuning in. Until the next session, have a beautiful day. Hasta luego.